Jace Lejeune here at the Gridiron Football Media Day here at our office in Denham Springs here with Liberty Magnet head football coach Corey Lindsey. Coach Lindsey, coming into your second year at Liberty. Last year, I mean, there are a lot of big steps for the program, right? Going to 5A for the first time in a very tough district, your first year as a head football coach. Talk about really last year, kind of going through all the hurdles of last year, because this is still a young varsity football program.
Correct. Well, we was a big senior class last year. That senior class started the program. Like you mentioned, we're just in our fifth year having a football program, third year having a varsity program, so we're still building. That senior class had some injuries. A lot of those guys ended up being college-level guys this spring, and we had some youth that had to play. So right now we're in the transition of gaining that experience with our youth that played last year and adding to that with some strong classes, and we're building. We're excited about the trajectory we're on.
Yeah, you're a young guy, but you've had a lot of experience. I mean, you played in college football, you played in the NFL.
Yes,
I mean, your dad, Keith Woods, I mean, he's been a coach around the Baton Rouge area for a long time. So just through all those experiences, how has that really helped you, guide a team through their first year in 5A?
Well, just me being a football guy, like you said, my background's from top to bottom is football. I'm embedded in it. In my experiences now, I'm giving back to these kids, letting them know what's expected, what's looking for on the next level, and how we can be a great team and have a great successful program. And it's steps taken, but the guys are buying in. I love where we're at. The attendance is crazy. And the kids believe in what we're doing. Despite of our record last year, we kept fighting, and that's our thing. We're going to keep fighting, and we're going to build this thing where we want it.
Well, I mean, if you look at the record, I know it was disappointing if you just look at on paper, but the teams y'all had to play last year, I mean, I would put that district up against probably anybody in the state, right? So how important is it for you guys to see, established programs like Zachary, like Scotlandville, like Catholic High, teams like that, and say, this is going to be the measuring stick, and if we put everything into it, this is where it could be?
Yeah, well, the district is the best district in the state. We know Louisiana is one of the hotbeds for recruiting in football, and in our district, it allowed us to open our eyes and see what it takes to win. But the thing we try to do at Liberty, though, we're not trying to compare ourselves to any of those programs. So the experience we gained from them was an eye-opener, but we're in our own lane, and we understand that we have to build to get to that level. So this year, our kids got that experience now, I think, and now we're coming in knowing what to expect, and we're getting better and ready for the challenge.
Well, Coach, as you know, I do cover a lot of LSU as well. I'm around LSU a lot, and I know last year y'all had a star running back in Caleb Williams, and everybody knows what his abilities are. But just for the the casual LSU football fan to kind of get to know Caleb a little bit on and off the field, what kind of player really LSU should be expecting when they get a guy like Caleb Williams?
They're getting a high character kid, really talented, but great kid overall. I seen Coach Frank Wilson at the coaching clinic and asked him. He said he's doing really well. And I checked in on him, and he's doing really well. I say he's up to 225 now, but he had that speed. I told everyone he's going to make Death Valley roar. He got what it takes, and we'll see come fall.
Well, I was at y'all game last year against Southern Lab, and there was one play he was bulldozing guys, and I was like, I don't want to be a part of that freight train coming at you, Coach.
Yeah.
But the 2023 team, right, Coach? I know last year y'all had a lot of offensive talent. I mean, Colin at quarterback, right, and Caleb. But tell me a little bit about this year's team in 2023. Who are some of the guys that we should expect to really take a big leap for y'all this year?
2023 team this year is we're inexperienced a little bit, but those guys coming in, they're really good players, and they're eager to make their mark in the program and to get their own notoriety. Offensively, we got our senior coming back, Keegan Holiday. He's anchoring our offensive line. He'll play a little more center this year with a little guard and tackle. He's been a 3-year starter. We have a sophomore quarterback stepping up, Owen Ellis, who's excited to get his opportunity. We have a senior Heisman. Heisman Griffin's a really good player. He played in the midst of those senior class last year, but now he's eager to be the man this year. Also, DJ Welch, he was Caleb Jackson's backup last year. So now he gets a chance to be the workhorse. He's excited about the opportunity. Defensively, same way. We got Raymond McNeely, Makai Stewart. A lot of those guys that gained a lot of experience last year. That's eager to step into their roles and have bigger jobs this year.
And Coach, last question. I know football season's about to start for y'all guys. So what is really the next step for y'all as a program? What's kind of really the message to your guys this offseason in order to take the next step and even be more competitive against some of the more established football programs?
Being consistent. I've been preaching to my guys every day this summer. Just stacking days, being consistent. The chips going to fall where they may, but we have to put the grind in. Last year we didn't get a chance to have a summer, or not. We had a summer. We didn't have an off season, so we didn't have a spring game. We didn't have a fall scrimmage. So now we're preparing ourselves. We had a full off season. We got a spring game in. We're having a full summer. We're going to have a fall scrimmage this year, and we're going to prepare to take the next step and win some games this year.
Well, this is Jay Sojourn here at Gridiron Football Media Day, here with Coach Lindsey, Liberty High School, one of the top up-and-coming head coaches in the Baton Rouge area. Keep an eye on the Patriots this year. I'm sure we'll cover a whole lot of them this year, and we'll have a whole team spotlight on Liberty. Make sure to check our website, gridironfootballusa.com.
Thank you for having us.